Well, good morning. We are back. We're back at Sioux Young Park, and we have a wildcat. Yes, we do. We also have a lot of trash on the ground here. We got Sunday morning soccer league going on there. It's adult league. They're over there. They're little out of bounds flags and everything. They're pretty, they take it pretty seriously. We have a soccer clinic going on over here. And we got the water park, which opened yesterday. And I guess they're doing some maintenance or testing and all that. Apparently they had a gigantic crowd here yesterday. I wasn't able to fly here. So I was run off by the El Paso Parks and Recreation. No, it was a very big shindig, but hey, we have Butch ready to go. Oh, look at that. Alright, so hey, the wind's coming off of the quartering wind coming off of the southeast, so let's go. Enough talk. Alright, as you can see, this thing launches extremely easy. That was about a 60% launch into very little wind, and I basically just tossed it up. I didn't really, throw it per se. I'm going to be going in for some shoulder surgery here pretty soon, so I can't throw very well. So actually the Wildcat's a great plane for that. Alright, so we're bringing her in low. We're going to pull her on up into what wind we have, into a reverse half Cuban. Look at that. And she just does really good. And it's just a great plane to fly, it really is. The only problem when you're shooting videos with it is that when you don't have a cameraman, when I don't have a semi-pro cameraman, I've got myself and my my hat cam, so that's it. So in any event, there's a little wing over. I noticed you guys probably have seen I don't do a whole lot of them. The Wildcat will do them great, but it's not really a fighter maneuver, so that's why I don't do it. Does that make sense? Alright, there we go. Look at this thing. Just tracks straight as an arrow. Pull up there at the end. I mean, it's just a fun plane to fly. It really is. And again, you've heard me go, let's talk about specs. So it's got the stock 480 in it. I put an E-Flight 30 amp in there. Very similar to the 18 amp ESC. But I'm spinning the 9575 prop that was commonly found on the Parkzone T28, or now the E-Flight T28. I believe it also found its way onto a couple other planes. So in any event, that's the prop I prefer to fly with, because it gives it just a little bit more punch. And granted, is it scale? No, I mean the Wildcat probably didn't have that much punch, yeah, but I know probably about it. It certainly didn't. But I'm also flying on lighter batteries. I'm flying on 1000s. I'm flying on 1000 batteries, 30C, because when you put the 1300s up in the nose, she gets really nose heavy. So what I've done is I've taken the 1300 battery out of the equation. I put a 1000 battery in there, so I got to have a little bit slightly shorter flight time, but you're rewarded with a lot spunkier performance, I think, and she's not as nose heavy. So let's go ahead and set her up for a landing here. How am I going to do this? Because I got these goalposts here. So I want to go into the wind. So landing the Wildcat is just as easy as taking off, really is. So you just set up a nice approach, and you get kind of near where you want to go. Just go ahead and chop the throttle, and then hold her off, and there you go. All right. Okay. Good landing. Have to walk a little bit. That's okay. I'd rather walk and do a nice, good landing than, try and force a landing and then have, having the resultant damage. But in any event, here we are. Here we are. She's good to go. All right, kicked up a little dust. But there you go. So, for the Wildcat fans out there on the Wildcat thread, Butch returns to the air. Again, Parkzone F4F Wildcat. Let's go ahead and I'll show you what I do here to keep my battery in place. I Gorilla glued in a golf tee, and so I don't use the Velcro per se on the end, or even the Velcro straps. What I do is I simply put the battery in, and then, as you can see, where the golf tee goes, that holds the battery right in. I mean, that battery's going nowhere. Don't know if you can see that or not. Hopefully you can. But that's how I do that. Okay. Got your wing spar going through there. Got an AR600. And there's my E-Flight 30 amp. I don't know if you can see that, but there's an E-Flight 30 amp in there. So, okay. Very good. And it's all stock. Otherwise, it's all stock. So, alright. There you go. The Parkzone F4F Wildcat, Sioux Young Park. Last day of July. Looking forward to things cooling off here, because it sure has been hot here in El Paso. Alright. Hey, hope you enjoyed that flight. Many more to come. Happy landings all. Cheers.